Hey, what's up, Mr. Hoffman?
What's up?
I know that we can trust you. You're not going to let us fall. So,
Never.
dude, the show is yours because I don't even know how.
I don't know what's going to happen.
What do you do?
I'm very excited for this.
Yes.
We know that you did Fool Us with Penn and Teller. I love that show.
I did.
And you fooled him.
It's a super awesome show. Yeah, and I got him too,
fucking
which was
awesome.
a bonus.
That's incredible. I would be so scared to do that freaking show. All right, so.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Like, I've done, a lot of TV. Ellen, the Today Show. I mean, I've done it all. But let me tell you what, I was never more nervous than doing that because you get one shot.
That's it.
These guys know everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't just have to perform and it's fun. You're like playing a game of mental chess.
Did you listen to Lose Yourself from the 8 Mile soundtrack? Mom Spaghetti get all hyped up?
I did not, but I had it in my heart. So
That's good. And how mean was Ellen to you? Was Ellen mean to you? I heard she was mean to people.
Yeah, you know what? Ellen was just like, she was very like business. You know what I mean? She was nice. She was like pleasant, but like there was a weird thing in the air. Like when you walked in there, it was like you can't talk unless you're spoken to type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like she ran a tight ship.
Well, it's a good thing you're a mentalist because you can just use the power of the mind.
Yeah.
But I only work when I have to. But yeah.
Oh,
thank
same.
Thank you.
All right, so
I'm excited for this.
Please present your skills. I don't know how to start.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just tell. First of all, tell us what a mentalist is.
Yes, it's great.
For those who don't know.
Yeah, because a lot of people listening have no idea what the hell that means. So, a mentalist is a person that uses psychology for entertainment. That's the short version. Other people might say a mind reader, if you will. It's somebody who can influence your thoughts, somebody who can predict what you're going to do, somebody who can read your thoughts, things like that.
The one thing I can do, I was at a bar yesterday, and there was a person, and I could tell in his eyes. He was sad. I said, "Oh, going through a breakup, huh?" And he said, "How'd you tell?" Also, with one of my producer buddies, she was going through a breakup, and I said, "Hey, going through a breakup, huh?" And she said, "How can you tell?" So in a way, I'm a mentalist.
I think everybody has this ability to read other people. I mean, put it this way. We had nonverbal communication before we could speak. You know what I mean? Like, I think people really get each other. It's just if you spend a lifetime now studying that and studying the science behind it, and you mix that natural intuition with science, then you get a mentalist.
Okay.
Does your wife, do you do that within your relationships? You go, and she's like, don't
put it this way. I have occupational advantages in life.
That's good. That's a good answer. Can you make a woman come with just your mind?
I'd have to defer to my wife the next time I see her and ask her.
She would know. She should know the answer. All right.
That's class. That's a class act.
Well, let's get mental here.
Man, I struggled to be classy there. It was so hard not to.
You did a really good job.
Oh, yeah.
You did a very good job.
There was an internal struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
All right, I'm ready.
So,
I'm nude mentally.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Great.
Now,
I was debating what I was gonna do for you guys right up until I joined and jumped on here. So I think I have something I want to try, and I'm crossing my fingers to see if this works. So I predict things. Now, there's two ways to predict things. One is to guess what a person is going to do. And the second way is to implant a thought into their mind and then have them say the thought, and it appears as if I predicted it. And I can do both things. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one I'm about to do, but I need one of you to participate.
I'm about to cross my fingers this way if this turns
you
out.
got to do it. You got to do it.
Demon!
Give it to Kissel. Give it to Kissel. You do it, Kissel.
I'm doing it.
He's got a mind like
All
a
right.
steel trap.
So I'm going to tell you what I did. Now, I don't want you guys to look just yet, but I made a prediction. Now, obviously, the only way I could make a prediction and have you trust it is if it's out on the interwebs and it's time or date stamped, and it's verifiable. So I'll tell you what I did. Maybe an hour ago, approximately ish, I posted something as a prediction, and the only way I could do it time stamped, I put it on my story on Instagram for what I believe is about to happen. Now, in a moment, I'm going to have you guys look at it and verify it, but not yet. You're not going to look at it yet. But in a moment you can verify this. Now let me
I
explain.
got a lot of
Yesterday-
catchphrases. Is it just going to be me saying honk honk and boom flip it?
It's
No,
mostly
not yet.
catchphrases.
No, that's later. That's later. Yesterday I knew I was coming on the show and with you guys, and so I made a list in my phone of I think it was 60. I was able to get 60 notorious serial killers, right?
Okay. Wow.
And I numbered them 1 through 60. Now these are in no particular order, right? They're not like number 1, the most victims and stuff like that. It's just random. I found this list and then I randomly put it into my phone in the notes section. So each person's name is numbered. So if you went to number 17, for example, and looked at the name, there would be someone there. So here's what you're going to do. In a moment, I'm going to have you say a number between 1 and 60 out loud, and then we're going to check to see what name is at that number. I don't have the list memorized, and obviously you have no idea what they are. So it's going to be totally roll of the dice and random. So whenever you're ready, I want you to say a number out loud between 1 and 60.
This
and
is
then
me
we're going to
doing
check
this?
to see what name's there.
This is
All 3 or just me?
Just you, yeah.
40. I'm going to go with 42. That is my birthday.
Okay,
I
you
will
wanna
be
change your
42
mind?
years. No, I don't. I'm going to be 42 on Friday. I'll go with 42.
He's happy with the mind that he has. So check it out. I'm going to go to my notes. I'm going to open everything live here. So you can see yesterday I wrote this. It says right there, yesterday, serial killers, right? I'm going to open it up. So check it out. Each one of these you guys can see is a different name.
God,
None of
yuck.
them repeat. None of them repeat at
Great
all.
list.
Right? And we can go down to the bottom and you can see there's 60 of them, right? Like number 50 is Jack the Ripper and so on and so forth. So what number did you say again?
42.
42. So that would be, okay, here it is. 42 is John Wayne Gacy, very
Yes.
famous.
Yes, indeed.
The killer clown. And you guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
Number
Yeah,
42?
yeah.
I can see
42.
Okay. Well, now if you would have picked 37, it would be Otis Toole. Okay,
Oh.
right? So everybody here but you chose 42. Well, that's weird. If you guys have a phone, right, you can just go to Wayne Hoffman. I'll do it. I'm gonna pull it up on my Instagram, and you can verify this right now. I'm gonna open up. Right, I'm gonna open this up and
I was
look.
thinking
My
that name the whole
stories.
time.
1 hour ago, I put John Wayne Gacy.
No
Why did
fucking-
he-
Oh, there he is!
You get out of here,
fooled us!
devil!
Look,
You get out of here, devil!
Demon!
You get out of here! I'm gonna say bye to you, devil!
and it's
Damn.
time stamped 1 hour ago.
That's
Well, I can't believe it. This
I
is-
looked at it. I just looked at it too. It's here. It's an hour ago.
incredible.
You get out of here.
I knew it. I just knew.
Get outta
42,
here,
the
damn
key to
it.
the universe, man.
That's an interesting trick. But I think I know how you did it.
How?
He is green screen.
He's never been real.
He's not real at
I'm
all.
not even here right now. I'm at home watching Netflix.
Let's see here.
So that's a trick you have prepared. Like not a trick. That's like how would you call that? It's like a performance.
It's an
piece.
illusion.
You know, it's an illusion.
You
but
know,
like,
you can call it whatever you want. I do, for full disclosure, I do 2 different things. I do illusions because I'm also an illusionist, right? And I've been doing magic forever, but I also do mentalism. And those are 2 different skill sets. One is really based in just psychology, and then
Right.
the other is like seeing something that isn't
Yeah.
real, like
Yeah.
an illusion. And I do both, but I never tell people what it is that I'm doing at any given moment. I let my audience decide. It's more fun that way.
Wow. Well, now I feel like I should have chosen a different number.
yeah.
yeah, but
Did
you
he know
would
my
have
birthday
changed
was
it.
coming up? He knew I was about to be 42.
You know, when your head hits the pillow tonight, that's the question you're going to be asking yourself. What if I would have chosen another number?
Well, I didn't need that. I actually didn't need that.
And that's the interesting thing is that if you would have asked me, I would have said a different number.
I definitely would have said a different number.
Yeah, I would have said.
I had another number in my
I
head.
absolutely did too. That's crazy.
What were you
Yeah.
going with?
I was going with 17.
17.
It's 18.
Wow.
18.
18.
You would have chosen 17. It's almost like I mentioned that number earlier. Maybe
There you
rewind and listen
go.
to this again. So anyway, you guys can rewind it and listen to see if I implanted that in your head. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Can you talk to our president? That would be nice. Be like, make it so it's
I
like,
can try.
don't send a bunch of cluster bombs. Okay, do you want to do anything else? This is incredible.
I mean,
This
yeah,
is
right,
incredible.
I don't know if we
One
want to.
more.
If there's
Yeah,
anything
that's
else we
right.
want to
No,
do.
Yeah, do me,
I
do me.
prepared one more thing.
Do
Yeah,
something
yeah,
for
do
Marcus.
one
He
more
needs
thing.
this.
I'm really. This is gonna be a. Well, you'll see. I'm just gonna keep this here for a second because I
Damn
have a
time.
feeling
That's what
something
people are
else
saying.
is
It's your
going
time
to-
travelers. A lot of our chat, just Mr. Hoffman has let our chat saying they're saying it's your beautiful hair.
Oh,
Power-
you know,
the
it's-
power of
it
your
is
act.
nice.
Yeah. Thank you. I condition. I'm going to try something here, and again, if it works, great. If not, so be it. Because this is an experiment.
Yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen. So, since Mr. Kissel, you participate, the other two have not. So I have something. I had a feeling you might say, "Can you do another thing?" So this one will involve both of you, since you didn't get a chance to participate.
Okay, so take it.
Okay.
I'm going to cross my fingers. So who wants to participate first?
I'll go first.
Out of
Let me
the
go
two of
first.
you.
Let me go first.
All right, you're in. I want you to imagine that right now you've just won a free vacation, a free holiday, if you will, to travel anywhere in the world that you'd like to travel to. One location, all expenses paid, literally anywhere in the world. Before I even do anything, tell us out loud, where would you want to travel to?
Galapagos Islands.
Oh, interesting choice.
Galapagos Islands with the tortoises and
The tortoises,
Komodo
yeah.
dragons
Have
and
like
wild
a
stuff. Good choice,
full
right?
experience with all the nature and stuff.
Yeah, cool. Right. I actually have not been there. I've hit 70. I just hit my 75th country. I went to Pongo, Samoa, or it's pronounced Pago. Pongo is how you pronounce it. It's spelled Pago. Anyway, but I have not been to the Galapagos Islands. High on my list. So I want you to imagine you're at the Galapagos Islands. You're checking out nature, what have you. So that's your portion. And now we need the second part. So we're switching people. And now the second part of this is I want you to imagine you're with him
With
at
Ben.
the Galapagos
No, with
Islands.
I'm with
Henry.
Marcus.
I'm with Henry.
Yes, you're with
I'm
Marcus.
with him.
What a
hanging out
duo.
with him at the Galapagos Islands for free. Again, he was nice enough to bring you.
Okay.
And you choose the hotel, and you go to the hotel, and they ask you what room number do you want to stay in, and you have to tell them. You choose the room number, right? Tell us out loud, what room number do you see in your mind? Or what room
411.
number? 411.
Okay.
All right. Now, is that important to you in any way, or is it totally random? Like, were you born April 11th or like something like that, or is it totally random?
It's information.
Okay, because check this out. I know this is weird. It is the information number. Remember I showed you guys this wallet earlier?
Yeah.
Well, I recently, and it's behind here in the pinned up section where you would normally keep your driver's license. I didn't want to show my driver's license number on the screen here, so
That
I
makes
put
sense.
a hotel room key card where the driver's license thing is. But behind it, there's this card. Now, I do not want you to take your eyes off of this index card because I don't want you to think this is sleight of hand or anything funny. So keep your eyes on this. Earlier, I wrote something down as a prediction of what I thought was going to happen. Check this out. Pinned up in my wallet, right here, I had Galapagos Islands 411.
Pal, I don't know who the fuck sent you.
That's it. You get
I don't know who sent you. I don't know where you're from. I don't know if Elon Musk made you in a lab, but that is disgusting.
I feel weird.
is.
Makes me feel weird. Yep, I don't like it.
It's a little weird.
man.
I feel really weird about that.
That's not
Oh,
cool, dude.
Dude, were you a
telling
lonely
you,
child?
it's-
Were you lonely as a
Look
kid?
on his face too. It's
Because
the,
I feel like this is something
that,
lonely
that
children.
smile.
would
It's just
do.
the smile of knowing.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
know, I'm not going to lie. I get really excited when I'm right.
Wow. And you could do it over Zoom too. That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
you know what's crazy? During the 2 years that Earth was shut down,
Yeah.
I had a whole world tour that was canceled. I had like 80 dates around the world that like were canceled because I basically made my money. I'll do shows at corporate events, so I make or theaters and stuff. I make my money by having large groups of people come together and sneeze on each other. So when the world shut down, I was like, okay, what can I do? So I started thinking, can I do this through a Zoom or a camera or like video chat or whatever? And so I started trying it, and it's working. So I built this whole show called Distant Deceptions. That's a full like 1 hour show just through here. And guys, the crazy thing is it blew up. So I was doing like 6 shows a day, reading people's minds through the camera like this. And I started to really, it was cool.
Where were you when Jeffrey Toobin was jerking off? You should have said, "Hey Toobin, your cameras is on, Toobin."
2 weeks in a row, we got a Toobin.
Toobin, Wayne Hoffman, mentalist, illusionist.
Wow. My God.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hoffman.
Check out WayneHoffman.com. Check out Wayne Hoffman on Instagram. Support this man. Support the arts. We fucking loved it. That was so awesome. Thank you, Wayne.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Of
That's
course.
so
Thank you guys.
Dear God.
Dude, thank you.
You're
Burn
the
him.
best. Okay. Yeah.
Burn him.
Be careful. Yeah. Be careful. Don't go to Salem anytime soon.
Are we just that filthy easy?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you,
just
Wayne.
loose-brained morons? Thank you,
See
Mr.
you later,
Hoffman.
buddy.